hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Now here's Green. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick, and what good work there to get in the way of it. And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Curry dishes to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
It's stolen by Bogut. Got a piece of it. Green passes to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Smith. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ballgame.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Cleveland.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams kicks to Varejao. And there's Mo Williams on the assist by Varejao.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Over to the left wing. The screen from Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And is back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Warriors, number 1.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. James comes in for James Jones. Smith checked in for Jared Cunningham. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. Another shot. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. 10 points for Steph Curry.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
The dish now to Iguodala. It's taken away by Smith. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry. And as the first... Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Jefferson is out there with Mo Williams. And it's Thompson in the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Here is Livingston, following the basket by LeBron James. Down low, Livingston. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Livingston's got his first 2 points. 16 feet away. Iguodala against LeBron. And it's Spates with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
That's his first personal
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jared Cunningham comes in for Richard Jefferson. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Brandon Rush is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him. And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And around the NBA, there are some who want to redo how the NBA lottery works. They feel it punishes teams for trying at the end of the season and instead rewards others who maybe aren't doing as well.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Varejao. Smith comes in for Cunningham, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Williams. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston.
Draymond Green.
You know, Clark, losing teams handling losing with an eye to the future. It's a slippery slope and a very tough situation, not only for teams, but the league to try to figure out and rule on.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Well said, and I'm not sure what the answer is. I kind of like where we are with the lottery system, but it's something to reevaluate. I don't think it needs to be tinkered with at this point, though.
LeBron shot is off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Outside Curry. To the inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Assist from
Thompson's
Klay Thompson.
got his 7th assist here tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Thompson. The Cavaliers making the shot. Kicks it to Iguodala. From outside the arc, Bogut dishes to Iguodala. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Curry passes to Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And it's James Jones in for LeBron. And the Warriors also making a change. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Smith with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 2 on the clock. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 20-7 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid...
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MC da